What's up, everybody? Greg the Bee Guy here from Angry Bees, and we have another swarm here. We've been just inundated with swarms, and this one's a little bit of a tougher one. As you can see, it is pretty massive, number one, and number two, it has attached itself to this tree, and it's like a tree where you can't really cut the branch off to get the bees down. Pretty nice looking swarm though. We are kind of looking for the queen, and I did want to show you, if you can see in there, you can see some of them bees doing the bee waggle, which is always kind of a cool thing to see. And basically what they're doing is they're telling these bees in here, hey, I think I found a nice home for us. It's this amount of, this amount of yards away, and this direction, and it's kind of just neat watching them do that. But what we're probably going to do here with these girls is we are going to use the bee vac to get these girls off of this tree, because they're, if we could find the queen, which we're going to look for the queen for a couple minutes, but if we could find the queen, obviously we could just put her in a box, put her in a queen clip, and then we could just kind of hang a box here and these bees would go in. But if we can't find her, then the only alternative we really have here to catch this swarm, I mean, besides cutting the tree down, is to go ahead and use the bee vacuum, which again, the bee vacuum is just a modified shop vac, and it's specifically designed to catch honeybees, so it won't hurt them. They are kind of tolerant for a lot of stuff like that, but we are gonna just kind of peek around here and see if we can find our queen. Be nice if I could get her on camera, but let me just kind of show you how big this swarm is. So this is the front side, and it goes all the way around here, which I can't really access right now. So she could be poking her head out there, and I would never be able to see her. I can really only access the front of this swarm. You can just see how deep and how thick. They're about 3.5, 4 inches thick on this tree. Let me get you a really good close up there. And who knows, maybe she might pop her head out right where we're looking. Maybe she might make a show. Say, hey, here I am, come catch me, and give me a nice, good new home. So we're gonna take a look here for a minute, guys, and see if we can find her. And if that doesn't work, we're gonna go ahead and start vacuuming these girls off of this tree. There's another, boy, these bees that are right in here, man, they're just, you can see them just doing that waggle. They really found something out there that they like. As you can see, there you go. That's a great shot of it right there. And sometimes the queen is like right there where they're waggling, kind of telling her, hey, we found something. So, we always want to kind of look where the most activity is in the swarm. And if she's not there, again, she could literally be anywhere. And it is just kind of funny that sometimes you can, oh, there's one girl visiting us right on the lens. It's kind of funny because sometimes you'll search and search and search and you won't find her. And sometimes you look at it and there she is. And this is one of those times where we cannot find her. Okay, so we're gonna bust out the bee vac and we're gonna get these girls all vacuumed up. I'm just gonna show you, we like to come in from the bottom and just real gently, you just wanna kind of pop the vacuum over there, take some bees. You're always constantly looking for the queen. A little bit at a time, and it's nice to start from the bottom because that way the bees kind of naturally fall downward. So yeah, and you just want to kind of little bit at a time. You don't want too many going in the tube. Then, kind of you could damage them a little bit, but they're none the worse for wear. And I'll show you whenever we open up the bee vac. Once we're done vacuuming here, I'll open up the bee vac and show you that we have a nice swarm in there. And this is the honey bucket. This video is not sponsored by Honey Bucket, but we do use the Honey Bucket bee vac. I know a lot of beekeepers, you can make your own bee vac just from some stuff that you can get at Lowe's or Home Depot. And that works just as good. But this is good because it's already throttled down a pretty good bit. And then when I run it on my 12 volt or my 110 out of my Tacoma, it kind of throttles it down a little bit more even, so the suction is even less, so it really doesn't damage them. Yeah, so that's it. So we're gonna go ahead and vacuum this whole thing up, and then I'll be back with you in a minute. All right, I wanna show you guys this. It was like literally when we stopped the video the last time, she was literally like right there, and we got her in the queen clip. I'm gonna see if you guys can see her in there. She's the real big one. I'll try to get a good shot of her here. There's so many bees in there right now. Yep, there she is. She's kind of crawling. See if I can get a good shot of her. If I could get some of these other bees to go away. But this queen clip is actually designed so that the nurse bee, there she is right there. She can see her. She kind of tried to poke her head out there. There she is right there. So yeah, this is kind of designed so that these other bees can get out and she can't. There she is right there. All right, so let's go ahead and finish vacuuming this, and then we'll put them in a hive with the queen, and we'll be good to go here. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a sneak peek here, if I can, without losing these girls. Yeah, you can kind of see them all in there. So yeah, we're not gonna lose any of them here. Just wanted to give you a little quick sneak peek that they're all still alive in there. So we're gonna go ahead and dump them right into this hive right here, and then we're gonna come back later tonight and move this hive back to the apiary. All right, let's get her done.